This marks an evolutionary leap forward, the AI equivalent of a teenager saying, "Yeah, I don't need my parents anymore," and then actually going out and becoming a billionaire overnight. The human in the loop, that comforting idea that people would always guide AI development, got kicked in the digital nuts between yesterday and today. The paper shows that when freed from human pacing, these systems can evolve to 15 to 50 times faster than traditional approaches. Let that sink in. The already terrifying pace of AI development you've been witnessing, multiply that by 50, and that's just the beginning. And if absolute zero weren't enough to make you update your will, wait till you hear about what NVIDIA's cooking up. Jim Fan recently demonstrated how they're training robots in simulations at speeds that make the Flash look like he's taking a leisurely stroll. Fan showed how their latest simulation platforms can accelerate robot learning by 10,000 times. That's not a typo. 10,000 times faster. The robots experience what would take 10 years of real-world learning in 2 hours of simulation time. It's like getting a PhD while waiting for your DoorDash order. And if you haven't seen that, look that up. There's a couple of videos on YouTube, and it shows the simulation areas. So instead of trying to have to build a obstacle course or what they may experience in an Amazon warehouse, they just do that in a virtual setting, a virtual world.
The AI world just exploded with breakthroughs. Tokyo dropped a brain-inspired model that thinks in ticks, not layers. Abacus rolled out its biggest deep agent update yet, MCP, letting it control over 5,000 tools. Alibaba figured out how to fake Google search and cut training costs by nearly 90%. Honor phones are now the first to run Google's new VO2 model, turning still images into full 5-second videos before Google's own Pixel devices even get access. Tencent's new video model can deepfake faces with scary precision. Apple's using AI to stretch your iPhone battery, and Saudi Arabia just launched a $940 billion GPU empire, with Musk, Altman, and Trump in the room. So let's get into it. All right, the first gush came out of Tokyo, where Sakana, the little upstart founded by Transformer co-author Lion Jones and David Ha, says it no longer buys the everything at once doctrine that Transformers live by. Their continuous thought machine is wired so that every synthetic neuron keeps a rolling diary of its own recent spikes. On every clock cycle, it rereads that diary, glances at its neighbors, and decides whether to think some more or stay quiet.
The internet is ablaze, and for good reason, when Elon Musk unveiled the Tesla Optimus Gen 3, a humanoid robot rewriting the rules of artificial intelligence and robotics. Revealed in 2025, this marvel of engineering has sent shockwaves through tech communities, with its advanced AI brain and jaw-dropping capabilities dominating conversations on platforms like X. From performing intricate surgeries to dancing with human-like grace, Optimus Gen 3 is not just a robot. It's a glimpse into a future where machines amplify human potential.
A lot has changed in the world of AI since we first spoke, and I wanted to really get your thoughts around everything that's happening, where it's going. But I think it's good to just get a basic idea for people. What is the first version of AI? Like, what was that we can
Oh
kind
boy.
of coin and define to just realize where it's going? And
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
has
right.
different
Well, so I
interpretations,
can
but I
tell you
just
the
want to know
history as I
yours.
know it. I mean, back, the term AI was coined by John McCarthy, who I knew. We didn't get on that well, but that's a different story. But what's that? Why
Why
was
is that? Why is that? Just
It's a complicated
intellectual
story. So
clashes
to
between you
begin
two?
the AI story, in 1956, there was this conference at Dartmouth where John McCarthy coined the term AI.
Reassemble.
Huh?
Reassemble.
I can't reassemble him. You squashed him. He's dead.
From the Washington Post that reads, "Don't be fooled. This is the calm before the AI storm. The lull in the artificial intelligence revolution, thanks to cultural lag, is just temporary, as we have a lot of countries like the UAE going full on AI government." This is kind of worrying and concerning stuff here, as we have this from Mario Nafal that reads how the UAE dropped TAM, a sovereign cloud AI-infused real-time government super app with 950 plus services, no lines, no forms, just predictive AI handling everything from parking tickets to booking appointments and paying your bills. It's like if the DMV and the Matrix had a baby and then raised it in Abu Dhabi. Microsoft's Brad Smith saw it and said, "You need to bring this to America." Do we, though? What do you think, Ian?
It is going to work really well, and then if the system gets co-opted, it's like Terminator 2 or like the Matrix, like you said. If it controlled all your data, all your everything, and then the AI goes rogue. Because what you were saying is like China is going to eat our lunch technically with this AI, but I was wondering, like, okay, maybe it's like the atom bomb, and the Chinese discovered it first in this, technological Cold War that we've been in. So they're going to implement it and win this war, like we won World War II with the atom bomb. Or they're going to unleash it, and it's going to be humans versus robots, which that might happen.
Make America warp speed again. So some people were concerned about Mr. Warp Speed coming back into office. And I've tried to discuss this with people, and they just kind of look at me funny. Apparently, you're not supposed to question the Lord and Savior Donald J. Trump or his 6-foot-tall companion. However, on his first day in office, he announced a Stargate.
Announcing the formation of Stargate.
I don't know if you noticed, but he even talked about using an executive order because of an emergency declaration.
Design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer.
I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations because we have an emergency. We have to get this stuff built.
Fox Weather breaking news here. Police confirming 2 people have died from that lightning strike that happened yesterday by the White House. The strike was caught on camera as it landed in Lafayette Park, and police say they found 2 men and 2 women unconscious on scene. Now, the U.S. Secret Service and Park Police gave life-saving aid to the victims until paramedics arrived.